Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Hi, my name is Liz, and in today's video it's gonna just be kind of a mixture of things I've been up to this month. I want it to be just a very fall video, and I tried to record clips of different things that I did this month that just really gave me ultimate fall vibes, and I want to put those clips in a video so I have something to look back on, so I can remember this year and this fall and the season that I'm in, and just all the fun memories that I was able to make with friends and family. We'll see what we end up with. I feel like there's going to be just a very broad mixture of things, but I am going to try to include some bookish content as well, because obviously this is a booktube channel, so I will include some different books that I've been reading and also just bookish vibes. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoy. So tonight is gonna be a scary movie night. I am not a scary movie watcher. I don't crave scary movies. I was the person who grew up being terrified of scary movies, and I would even change the channel if a scary movie trailer came out on TV. However, after going to college and meeting friends who enjoyed scary movies, I have now watched almost every scary movie out there, and it's definitely not what I choose for myself. But I do like to watch at least one in the month of October just to get those spooky vibes, if you will. I'm gonna be having some nice fall-ish snacks slash drinks while I watch my scary movie, and I want to share what I'm having. First thing is these pumpkin spice white chocolate pretzel crisps. These things are so good. They are like crack, and I'm obsessed with them, especially when they're chilled. So this is gonna be watching the movie with me. And I recently got pumpkin eggnog. You either love eggnog or you hate eggnog. I personally love eggnog, and I'm gonna do a little taste test on here. So this is the brand that I got from Hy-Vee. Poured myself a glass. It's a pretty large glass for if I don't like it, but maybe I can try to pour it back in if I don't enjoy it. Okay, that's good. It honestly tastes like regular eggnog with like the barest hint of pumpkin, like the smallest hint. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it a 7. I love eggnog and I do love this flavor. However, I did expect more from it, and I do wish it had more pumpkin flavorings. That's why it's a 7 and not higher. You know, these get an 11 out of 10. I've already had them, obviously, so I can be the judge of that, and they are quite fabulous. So highly recommend, if you see this at your local store, please pick it up and please try it, because it's so good. We're gonna watch a spooky movie. I think I want to watch Freaky. It's that scary comedy movie that has Vince Vaughn in it. It's semi-recent, like within the last couple of years. If it's a scary movie, if I'm gonna enjoy it and want to rewatch it, it needs to have some comedy in it, and I know that that one does. So I think that's gonna be the scary movie I watch tonight. Scary. I'm outside. One thing about this fall, or at least this month, I've been trying to do is just be outside more often, because the weather has actually turned and it feels like fall. Being outside just brings me a lot of joy, so that's what we're doing. And I wanted to get some reading done this morning, so that's what we're doing. I wanted to share what book I'm reading in this video. If I don't tell you what I'm reading, I know you guys are gonna wonder. All right, I'll tell you. At the moment, I'm reading The Wolf and the Woodsman by Ava Reed. I just started this like 2 days ago, and I haven't gotten very far just because I've been very, very busy. You might hear a lot of nature, so You're welcome. But I'm only about 66 pages in, and so far so good. I am really enjoying it. Our main character, she is a part of kind of like this tribe of people that live out in the forest, and with this tribe, women have powers, but they have different kinds. So some can control fire, some can control metal, and people who have visions and things like that. And our main character, she has no powers whatsoever. She's kind of like the outcast in her tribe. I don't know if it's like every year or how often this happens, but this group of men called the Woodsmen will come to this village, and they will take one person, one woman, as kind of like a sacrifice to the king of this whole land. What happens this year is our main character, she kind of gets given up by her fellow tribe people to these Woodsmen. Her and this group of woodsmen go out into the woods to like travel back to the king. These creatures end up attacking them in the woods and kills everyone in the group but the main character and the captain. What she doesn't know, but she just found out, is that this captain is actually the prince, but he is kind of also an outcast as well. His mother was from a different culture and married into the kingdom, or married in with the king, and so his blood is not like pure, is kind of how they describe it. They both kind of realize that they've been sort of lying to each other and decide to team up to help each other out, and they're now going on like this quest. That's kind of all I know at the moment. Like I said, I'm not very far into this book at all, but I did want to share a little bit about it because what's really interesting about this book is it's inspired by Hungarian history and also Jewish mythology, so I thought that was very, very interesting. I don't think I've read any books, or whether it be fantasy or a different genre, that talks about that, so I think it's gonna be really, really interesting, and I'm excited to get further into the story and share more thoughts. One thing about me, I get in puzzle phases. I'll go like a year without touching a puzzle, but then all of a sudden I just get this like itch and like this craving for a good puzzle. Then I do like 5 in a row and that becomes my whole personality. I did have this really, really cool one that is The World of Frankenstein, and it's kind of like the storyline of Frankenstein. This is like an up close of what the puzzle will eventually look like. And like any sane human, I did start and I completed the border, because that's what you're supposed to do. If you don't start with the border, there's probably something wrong with you.